Hey guys, it's Pelli and welcome to Fash Life, a series highlighting what's going on in fashion. In this video, we'll be talking about how Crocs are taking over the summer, BTS and Louis Vuitton, the new Gossip Girl Reboot, and what in the world is Cheugy. Timestamp is in the description, and without further ado, let's get into it. I think it's safe to say summer 2021 is the summer of the Crocs. It's hot Crocs Summer. Once named one of the world's worst inventions, Crocs clog has not only seen an increase in sales, but they are cementing their place in fashion. A shoe originally forbidden has become an item suitable for various lifestyles. Founded in the 2000s, the company transformed itself to a four-season footwear company in the late 2000s and gained a cult following by the late 2010s. So the comeback of Crocs was anticipated for 2020, and the pandemic did little to affect that prediction. We already saw an increased demand for Crocs during 2019 with the rise of TikTok. And with the company also donating 100,000 pairs of shoes to hospital as part of their Free Pair for Healthcare campaign, Crocs was the perfect brand for the pandemic. It was comfortable, trendy, and ethical. So much so that it was voted 2020 Brand of the Year. The company also changed their slogan to "Come as you are," putting an emphasis on customization and self-expression, a big factor that makes Crocs so popular right now. Another factor helping Crocs dominate this summer is their celebrity collaboration. From Bad Bunny to Justin Bieber, it gives the brand a cool factor and helps them reach customers they usually wouldn't reach. I remember when Christopher Kane debuted Crocs on the runway and made a lot of people feel some sort of way. But now he clearly was ahead of his time because the shoe went high fashion. Balenciaga has really embraced the infamous clogs. First presented their platform Crocs in 2017, and now we have their first ever Crocs stiletto. I cannot make this up. This summer, we saw the legendary House of Balenciaga teaming up with Crocs to give us stilettos and knee-high boots, whether we were ready for it or not. For my thoughts, while I think the stiletto Crocs should be in a museum somewhere to show us how far meme culture has taken us, the collab is not given. It's actually wasting my time. But you know who's not wasting anyone's time? Nicki Minaj. The rap queen posted a picture in her bedazzled pink Crocs and reportedly made the website crash. With celebrity influences like this one, no wonder they are dominated the summer. What do you think about the Crocs domination? Do you think their fashionable appeal will last? I don't, but I don't think they're going away anytime soon either. Earlier this year, it was announced that K-pop sensation BTS was joining Louis Vuitton as their global brand ambassadors. And on July 7th, the group made the runway debut for LV's digital show for Fall 2021 men's collection. The collection, led by Virgil Abloh, includes 34 new looks and was filmed in Seoul, Korea. According to the brand, the film stages a conversation between space, movement, and global connectivity central to our moment in time, and explore the city of Seoul through the lens of diversity. The brand's Fall 2021 menswear collection already took place back in Paris earlier this year, but this collection in Seoul is set to be a spin-off collection, part of the designer's The Voyage series, where he takes the brand around the world. So why Seoul and why BTS? Virgil said, "Seoul has a unique energy and BTS embodied this vibe completely. They add their spin to the collection, makes it their own, and takes it to new heights." BTS is made up of 7 members. The outfit modeled by BTS was featured in LV's Fall 2021 collection back in Paris. I think they look amazing. They really are the perfect fit for Virgil's Louis Vuitton. You can also tell how dedicated they were. They were giving their all with the walk and the stare. A lot of times when celebrity gets to be part of these kind of shows, all you see is them because that's what they're there for. But what I really like is how each of the BTS boys brought character to their pieces. You know, we basically already saw this collection. It was really nothing new. All it was a BTS remix. It's appreciated and definitely will go down history, but I know there is more coming, so we'll definitely be keeping up. I really don't follow menswear like that, but maybe I should start. Gossip Girl is back and is messier than ever. The reboot, which debuted last week on HBO Max, followed the same premise as the original series. New York private school teens and an all-knowing faceless voice called Gossip Girl. The first episode didn't have the hook like the original series did, but it was still interesting. It's slow, but it's getting there. Besides the fact that they're making these teens characters act like adults, something I couldn't get with was the irrelevant references. Like, no teenage boys is making indie coin references, but what do you expect from a show like this? But we're not here to just talk about the show. One thing the original Gossip Girl series was praised for was its fashion, and this reboot made sure to bring it. The uniform is a huge part of the show, and while some of the looks in the reboots are pretty extra for what a teen would actually wear, I really do think it makes sense for the aesthetic of the show, just like how it was for the original series. This sort of preppy style is also coming back. With many people going back to school later this year, I definitely see it becoming a big trend, especially during the fall. There are also nods to many of the looks from the original series. The series begins with Kate Keller, and she's wearing a look reminiscent of Serena Van der Woodsen's Grand Station outfit. And new girl Zoya's first day look included a headband, something Queen Blair is known for, but in this series, it immediately gets insulted. The first episode featured a very memorable runway moment. Julian Calloway, who is the queen bee of the school and a very famous influencer, gets to close out a Christopher John Roger fashion show. She wore a black and white look from CJR's Spring 2021 collection and ended the show by setting fire to the stage. Can you say dramatic? I'm excited to see how each character's individual style develops and if it will actually influence trends. So if you have seen the first or second episode of the series, what do you think about the fashion? The word Cheugy has taken over the fashion world. Whether you're on TikTok or on Instagram, you know that word is getting thrown around left and right. But what is Cheugy? What does it mean? The word was apparently coined by a teenager back in 2013, and according to Urban Dictionary, it's the opposite of trend. Something that was once considered stylish, but now it's outdated. The word can also refer to someone who is trying too hard or just super basic. I don't think the meaning of the word is that complicated like I see some people trying to make it out to be. It's things that used to speak to the millennials or popular trends during the 2010s. It's really simple. Like, remember flower crowns? That's Cheugy. Mom jeans? Cheugy. Beanies? That's definitely Cheugy. But is Cheugy a bad thing? I don't think so. It's all subjective, and I don't think you should be offended if something you love gets called Cheugy. I know there are also people who have created an aesthetic around it, and to those people, do what makes you happy. That's good to see. The word also adds to the Gen Z versus millennial discourse that's been happening. What do you think about that? To me, the side part versus middle part argument is so boring. Like, can y'all just do what you want to do? Like, yes, Gen Z have officially become the trendsetter, but that shouldn't stop you from wearing what you want. If you need validation from these little TikTok kids, that's sad. So the takeaway here is to do you. I still like things from the 2010s that can be considered Cheugy, and I don't care. But what do you think? What are some things that's Cheugy to you? Well, that's it for this episode of Fash Life. I hope you found it entertaining and got some good information out of it. Make sure to like and comment, subscribe for more fashion related videos, and remember to keep living that Fash Life. Bye!